When I discovered this game 11 years ago, if you had asked me that I was going to be a professional pool player or an aspiring professional pool player, a pool instructor, a player that is able to teach himself all that he needs to know in order to improve, I would have probably not had the answer to that question. Now, in the 11 years that I'm playing pool, I've met several types of players. I've met several skill levels. Players who are top tier, players who are at the bottom of the chart, casual players, players that just play for fun. And one thing that they always starts off with is by saying that they want to improve. But what exactly does it take to improve your game? Does it take that you have to hit 1,000,000 balls? Does it mean that you have to put countless amount of hours in? There are several things that I can come up with here that will add some sort of improvement to your game, but nothing more than a player who can assess himself and honestly critique himself and move forward here. Now, I'm going to start off with this break shot in this rack here, and these two racks that I'm going to be highlighting with you here had a lot. Now, it was a failed rack. Yes, it was a failed rack. So Apex, why are you showing us one of your failed racks? Why don't you show us one of your break and runs? Of course, you can find links pinned in the description box below if you want to see me break and run 9 ball, 8 ball or 10 ball. Now, I have made a decision a few weeks ago. Well, I've made it long time, but mentally, I've just made a decision to improve my game to the next level. Really aiming to become a pro. But to become a pro, it's a lot deeper than what most of you guys think. Now, here for example, in this rack, I got the 1 ball down to the bottom of the short rail. And I am taking some time here to just assess the table. A lot of players don't do this. They just simply go for the shot. A lot of players are very aggressive. They are not very conservative. They are, they're different levels players. And based on your skill repertoire and your balance. Now, I had made a decision here. I could have done several things here, but I decided to go offense. Now, let me know in the comments, would you have gone offense on this shot? Now, my aim there was to try to cut the 1 ball as thin as I can and use the 7 as a backboard to pocket the 1. Now, I know that it was a big gamble because, of course, the cue ball's path wasn't clear. So hence there, I went for the aggressive shot there on the 1 and I missed. Now, I get a chance back at the table. Of course, I'm playing with my ghost and I'm always pretending like I'm playing the best version of myself. Now, I popped the 1 there, beautiful cue ball control, floating back into position here. Another big mental error occurred here. Now, I knew that the cue ball was going towards that cluster, but I was trying to at least just bump the top side of the 6 here, and it went right behind the 6. Now, what can we learn from that there? Sometimes you're gonna go for the right shot, but you don't get that roll that you need. Have you ever been playing with a player that's just extremely lucky? No matter what they do, they just simply cannot do anything wrong. So sometimes you have to just accept this here and learn from it, because of course if I see that situation again, I'll know exactly what to do. Now, I'm stuck behind the 6 here, and I'm gonna have to use another one of my favorite skill set in pool here, and that's the jump shot. And I was quite fascinated with the result of this jump. I honestly didn't think I was gonna come that close to making it. It really went into the pocket there. Had I just believed a tad more, then I would have actually popped that 4 there and really got myself out of a bind. But to no avail here, I've left my opponent with some sort of decision to make here. Now, the result here that you're going to see, remember we're playing 9 balls, so of course we don't call a shot, and there's an easy triple combo available here. I'm kind of looking at the jump in a sense here, but don't think that's the right shot. But a triple combo, an easy triple combo is available here. But here you'll see where I decided to go defense. And I didn't get the defensive shot that I needed. You can see I'm pointing my shaft towards that diamond because I want to float in behind 5. So the 5 is my blocker. But here you're gonna see here that if in my mind I feel like if I had aimed for the triple combo, I would have missed and sell out, but I didn't aim for that triple combo at all, guys. I actually was trying to snooker my opponent behind the 5. So a little bit of fortune there, because as they say, fortune favors the brave there. Got lucky and pot the 7 there. Now did play a billiard onto the 6 here, and now I have the 5 ball. Now have a look at what happens here, guys. Rushed into the shot too quick, didn't take the time out to appreciate the luck that I got, and I missed that shot there. Now I could have actually edited the video and showed you that, guys, hey, I made the shot like I did in one of my previous videos. I feel like if you're not real to yourself, you cannot be real to my subscribers. And I have to show you that, guys, I am actually making mistakes, but I'm learning from them here. So I find that there I made a big mental error. I've noted that in my notes from my practice session, that of course kind of settle down when you get a little bit of fortune there, and just kind of, you know, accept that the mistake has happened and you can move on from that there. But all in all, I feel like it was a fairly good rack. I would perhaps give this rack about 60%. It didn't have a lot, but of course, the execution, the thought process, I think that I appreciated that more than anything else from that rack there. Alright, so we're going to be jumping into rack number 2. Of course, guys, if this is the first time here on the channel, do not forget to hit the subscribe button below for weekly tutorials. Sometimes I post daily, guys, depending on my schedule. Of course, leave a like if you find some sort of value from this video, and of course share this out to your pool community. Let's continue to grow, to improve our game with precision, accuracy, consistency and control, and that is the motto of this channel here. Now, of course, at the bottom you would have seen a shot clock that was actually at the bottom, and so of course that continues to show here, because I'm doing a lot more than just playing the game. I'm building my mental game in my head. In my head, as we speak right now, I'm playing a world champion, an Albin Ocean, a Ko Ping Yi, a Ko Ping Chong, a Shane Van Boening. That's what I create in my head, because of course I'm not in the facility or in the atmosphere where these players are located, so I have to create that mirage. Now I know that in the real space, in hindsight, you're gonna feel a lot more pressure, but I'm building myself slowly, building my game and getting ready for that opportunity that will come knocking very soon here. Now start off again with yet again, let's see what this break is like. Beautiful contact there on the 1, cue ball hopped up in the air. A lot of stuff happened on that break. It wasn't like the previous break shot where I actually squatted the cue ball dead center. I had a little bit of hop, so that was a little bit too much power. Kind of lost control definitely, because usually my cue ball is on the right side of the table from where I'm aiming from or breaking from. Now it's on the left side because it got a couple of kick here. Now again, controlled aggression. You know you are a shot maker, but what is the percentage play here? I decided to go for the aggressive cut. And of course, this is a practice session, so you cannot be afraid to try things. Yes, I know that you want the result of the break and run, but you have to try things to see what work and what doesn't there. And that was way too thin there by Apex. Definitely played a bit too much speed, needed a bit more finesse on that shot, so didn't really work out. I gave up ball in hand. That is okay. We're just going to pretend as if our opponent gave us this opportunity, and what can we do from here. Now another one of Dr. Dave Billiard's principle of position play came up right here, and I wasn't sure what to do, guys, how to actually play any sort of position on this tool. I felt like I was just going to use a feel, just use my natural instinct, you know, just allow the cue ball to do what it wants to do. I have a couple of things in my head, a couple of ideas, but I know that the game isn't runnable, so I'm gonna have to at some point play safe. But I need to start thinking about that defensive play when I land here on the 2. Now Dr. Dave often says that you should not float or not play position across the positional zone. You have to try to find a path that allows the cue ball to float into the line of the shot. Went against that rule, and of course, just as Dr. Dave advised that it's very easy for you to go too short or too long here, and now I don't have a look at the two. Now I do have an edge. And this is where I find that my game has really improved the creative part of the safety there. You can see that I just edged the one and come 2 rails. The aim was to actually hit into the 5 and snooker behind the 4, but my opponent is still safe here. Now again, controlled aggression. You know you're a shot maker. You know you can make the shot. You've seen this before. You can do it. The safety is the better play here. But exactly why did I go for the bank in the side? I felt like if I go for this and I got a little bit fortunate, I would still land on the 5. I'm still stuck in aggression mode, and this is one of the things that cost me a match that I recently posted on my channel against a veteran player. I played only one defensive shot and I was only forced to play it. And so of course he just outsmarted me and of course defeated me 3-0. Well deserved victory there by Nicholas Linton, but I have to move on from that and learn from that here. Now again, controlled aggression, guys. I can make this pot. See what happens here. I'm still not thinking safe and I scratched. Now these things are going to happen. They're going to happen. How do you deal with them? You accept them, guys. You simply accept and learn from them. Know when not to do that again, because of course this game was still not runnable had I even potted it and got position here. Now again, giving my opponent a chance like this, he has so much things that he or she can do here. I got a little buns from Patreon there. Do apologize for that, guys. I'm gonna straighten the camera in a bit. But here again, my opponent got a chance and it's just pretty easy. You have to not give your opponent that window. If you're battling it out, you have got to battle it out until you win. If you see a shot, maybe the crowd thinks that you have to play the aggressive shot. I've been boosted by my atmosphere. I've been boosted by players, and it has often cost me here. And see, my opponent, myself, my ghost, is always going to capitalize on opportunities like this here. So as I'm coming to the end of the video, guys, I feel like I appreciate this video so much more than any of my break and runs that I have on the channel. I have a lot more stuff coming out for you guys, so do check out the other videos that are available for you on the channel. And of course, do not forget to hit the like button, guys. It really does help the channel to grow. And do not forget to hit the subscribe button, guys. And let's continue to improve our game. Learn from your mistakes, get better, practice, and you're going to become the most complete player in your area. Until next time, this is Apex Selenium signing out, and I'll see you in the next video.